Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to Monday Mingle. I'm so excited you guys are all here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Admitting everybody in. Oh my goodness. Are you so excited for Monday Mingle tonight? We have so much in story tonight. It's going to be amazing. You're going to grab your pens, grab your papers. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. So we're going to dive right on in. We are going to get started right away because we have so much goodness to cover tonight. It's going to be epic. So just start off tonight by just saying welcome to everybody who's new. Welcome to your first mingle. You'll always remember today. It's like your first day at school. It is the best ever. So we're just going to start out tonight by I just want to share with you two very fast announcements, and then we're going to dive into recognition. I'm so excited to recognize you tonight, and just want to say congratulations. We had a powerful January finish. We grew by 16 or 17 new. It was so many, I don't even remember how many it was. And I want to just start off this meeting with two of our most important promotions ever. Everybody just give a round of applause to Amelia Fox and the champion unit on finishing month 2 of DIQ. Everybody just give them a huge round of applause. Such a big deal to finish month 2, and her car is in town. It is on the way. We're so excited, and the company believes she'll have her car within the next few weeks. So we're so excited, and I am so thrilled, so elated to recognize Paula Mason for moving herself up to red jacket this last weekend. She now officially has 3 qualified team members. So congratulations to Paula. What a big deal. We are so incredibly proud of you. And so she's going to be celebrated at our family night. I'm so excited about this. So just want to start off by saying congratulations to our 2 biggest promotions. Such a big deal. Such a big deal. So are you guys ready for a month to just elevate yourself? Who's ready to be elevated this month? Stretched a little bit. Who's ready to goal set, right? Are you ready? Are you ready? Well,
Did
I
you
have
unmute yours? I don't know yet.
time to put together some phenomenal promotions for you this month to support you to win. And I understand that some of you guys want to win in a really big way. Some of y'all want to win in a big way that might be small, but it feels big right now. You know what I'm saying? I remember as a new college student, I was like doing a few faces a month, but it felt like a big win because it was what I could do, right? So I want to show you guys our power program for this month. And I do want to know via Voxer tonight before you go to sleep. I would love to know which one you want to run with. And a few of you have already told me which one you want to run with. And I want to see all the comments in the chat of which one you're like, ooh, that one gets me. That one gets me. Okay, so this is our new power program this month, really designed to help you win. Okay, now P4 is if you are wanting to just play this business in a way where it's going to make you some fun. I call it shoe money, right? That's what P4 is going to do. It's going to help you to get 400 wholesale in, 4 career chats, 4 group parties, or 20 faces, and you're going to get celebrated with unit recognition with this, okay? P6, this is where it's really, in my opinion, going to get extra fun. You're going to have to stretch just a little bit more. You're going to have to stretch just the teeniest bit more to do this, a little bit more booking. And I remember when I was doing P4 activity, 20 faces a month, and I remember doing my first P6 activity, and surprisingly, you guys, it was just a little bit more effort. Not that much more, just a little bit more. And so you can do it. And with that, you're going to get a congratulations Voxer from me. You're going to get put into our newsletter, which is mailed out to our entire unit. And I always love when newsletters come in where husbands can see them, because your husband can grab the newsletter and you can say, hey, babe, look at me. I'm a baddie. I'm in my team's newsletter. We've got like almost 300 people and I made it in the paper, right? And how cool that it's not limited. Every single one of you can be in there. So don't let your husband down. Get your name in there, okay? Don't let your family down. Get your name in there by doing P6. P8 is going to be 40 faces or 8 group parties. Okay, this is really going to help you to move up the career path in a really big way, because you'll be doing 8 career surveys at this level. And with that, you're going to earn a very, very intentional one-on-one coaching session with me. It will be like intensive in the best way, where you're going to be like, that was really good. And this is not to toot my own horn, but I've invested thousands of dollars in coaching. And so I promise you, like when we go in with a good coaching call, you will come out of there with a strategy that you're so excited about that, like, trust me when I say you want to earn that, okay? It's going to be like top-notch coaching session. And you're going to, of course, get your picture in the newsletter as well. And P12 is amazing. You're going to get a Starbucks gift card from me. Your picture is going to be in the newsletter. You're going to be on target for Emerald Star. And that's when you do 60 faces, 1,200 wholesale, and 12 career surveys. And so your recognition will be turned in by submitting your numbers by the 5th. And I want to thank those of you who did already turn in your numbers. I saw that Nikki did, I saw that Linda did, I saw that Paula did, and a few other of you did. I didn't get to see it yet, but I saw there were a few more replies. So make sure you get your numbers turned in by tonight. Otherwise, you will not be recognized in the newsletter, even if you hit it. We've got to have clear numbers. So turn those in tonight for sure. The Love Challenge, this is amazing. You guys probably saw it on Voxer. It's 29 days of short recordings of team building. And so you're going to earn your heart necklace when you complete all 29. And when you add 3 qualified team members in the month of February, you're going to get your gorgeous Stanley. The last quick thing before we go into recognition, I want to let you know that career conference registration, it did open up. And so we've already got 3 ladies registered. I'm so proud of them, Jill, Kathy, and Nancy. And so get registered, you guys. Our conference in Charlotte, the main hotel already got sold out. Like, do not wait. Like, this will get sold out. It gets sold out every year in Charlotte. Charlotte's like the Big Mac Daddy one. So get registered like tonight. Like, don't go to bed till it's done. You want to get that done for sure. So let's go ahead and dive into our recognition. Are y'all ready to be celebrated tonight? I'm excited to celebrate you. And so if you opened up your store, if you sold anything this last week, go ahead and just give us your best seminar superstar wave. I see Nikki and Shannon and Paula and Irina and Cami and Amelia. Yay! Okay, if you sold $200, keep on waving. $200, $300, $400, still waving. Amelia and Paula and Cami, $500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Look, Amelia and Cami are still waving. Okay, 1,100. Amelia, you're still waving. 1,200, 1,300. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Amelia, we're gonna have you share first, and then Cami, you're our runner-up. So we're gonna have both of you guys share. So Amelia, please share with us your top tip.
Hey everyone, happy Monday. Congrats, Cami, and everyone that opened up their store this week. So excited for you. Such a win always. I think my top tip for this week, I gotta think. I mean, I'm just kind of doing the same thing every week, so I want to think of like a new fun tip for you guys. But I think just like making it fun would be my tip for selling. Like when you're going through your spa sheet, like just like be relaxed and chill and like just come down like on her level, you know? Just kind of make her feel comfortable and just like be like, yeah, like this is what you're gonna get for free because you know you might as well get stuff for free, right? Just make it fun. That's probably my tip. Yeah. Okay, Cami, you're up.
All right, hey guys. So, on Saturday, I had my launch party, and it obviously went a lot better than expected. So that was really exciting. I didn't have like the highest hopes for the launch party. I was really nervous, but once I was there, it just felt really good. I'd had a lot of wonderful women, my mom's friends, both my grandmas could come. So it was really fun. It was like a little girls' night. And I think just being able to be personable and relatable to everyone, that really helped. And so, yeah, it just made me extra excited to keep going with this. So, yeah.
Cami, we're so excited for you. And so much in sales. So exciting. And I want to give a shout out to Linda Sylvie and Paula Mason on just your support of being at Cammie's party. I love that you guys all collaborated together. I was thinking of y'all on Saturday night and I was like, how special. They're all just doing their thing together. And it's just, we really are better together, aren't we? I'm obsessed with our community. I tell women all the time, I'm like, you don't understand like the support we have on our team. It's not like everywhere. Like not all Mary Kay teams are like this. And I think that our sisterhood is just something to really be cherished. And I'm just so thankful for you guys. So congratulations to our queens of selling. And so we're going to go ahead and celebrate sharing next. And there are many of you who are new, who you have dug in, you have shared. There are many of you who are seasoned and you're going for really big goals and you shared this opportunity. And it was so cool, you guys. I had the privilege of representing you on our area director huddle this morning with the Jamie Taylor National Area, the Lene Tate National Area, and the Dawn Dunn National Area. There were 80 directors. I was the speaker this morning sharing what we do as a team to team build. And so I just want to thank you all for just really for your excellence because I've never gotten so much feedback on training before. My phone has been blowing up all day and it's the things that we have all learned together. And so I want to say thank you because you guys make me better. You make me want to be better. And I just have learned so much through team building with you. It was just so fun to represent you guys. And so I'm really excited to really just be able to recognize y'all tonight for your efforts. And so if you shared about the business with anyone at all this last week, just go ahead and just give us your best seminar wave. I see you, Nikki and Paula and Shannon and Linda and Sally and Cammie and Amelia. All right, if you share with 3 people, keep on waving. 3 people, keep waving. 4 people, keep waving. 5 people, look at these women. They are on a mission. Sally, congratulations. Over 3 people, and she's brand new, y'all. She was sending out those videos. She was asking me, like, where's the marketing video? She's a beast. I can't wait for y'all to meet her. She's a hot shot. Okay, 6 people, keep waving. 7 people, keep waving. I see Amelia. Amelia's like, I'm in DIQ, y'all. All right, 9 people, keep waving. All right, what were you at, Amelia? I think that you are our double queen.
I think I was at like 7 or 8 this week. Yeah.
So fantastic. Oh my gosh. Was anyone else at 7 or 8? I don't want to leave anyone out that was at 7 or 8 this last week. Okay. This is so exciting. Well, Amelia, we would love for you to just share what your top team building tip is. And many of you guys know, like Amelia has over 32 team members in year to date. She is a recruiting beast. So we would love to hear from you, Amelia.
Oh my goodness. Well, honestly, I just take what Megan tells me to do and I do it to the best of my ability with my Amelia spin on things, honestly. But my top tip for sharing the business, I think it would just be when you're sharing, don't think of it as like just like, when you're learning, obviously you're practicing, you're new at the information, but I think when my sharing it turned from like oh, I have to share this to I get to share this, like an opportunity. Like, you never know what she's gonna need and if this could change her life and like just get excited about what it's done for you and just like the possibilities of where this could take her. I think that's what has made my sharing a lot more effective in my recruiting because women like catch your excitement. They're like, she's serious about this. She's excited, And it's like, I forget what the word, I think it's like, something. Maybe Megan will remember it. It's something eat something for breakfast. I don't remember. Maybe Megan can say what it is, but it's true. It's like your enthusiasm it will be infectious. And so just get excited about what it could do for people this week.
I love that. Yes, culture eats strategy for breakfast, and it could not be more true. How many of you've ever been to a church and the culture was just so freaking good and the energy that you were there not for their strategy or any of their like perfect coffee setup, but you just love the culture and the energy. Have you ever been like a church like that? I mean, I really think that's what our Mary Kay business is. I mean, literally, like we do parties together, and literally, I have people all the time. They're like, I just love the energy of this team. I'm like, I know, and we're like this all the time. Get ready. And so I just think it's so fun being a part of a winning team. And so Amelia, so proud of you for just really honing in on that this last week. And you guys just pray for Amelia's team, the champion unit. They have about 14 new team members that they're wrapping up this month to finish DIQ this month. So if you think of her in the champion unit, pray for them as they are finishing a really big goal. We're so excited for them to wrap this bad boy up. So, all right, the last category that we're going to celebrate is going to be booking. And you guys know that when you have 10 bookings by the 5th, you are set up for the month. Otherwise, you look and it's the 7th and you're like, I'll book tomorrow. And then you look and it's the 15th, half the month has gone by and you wonder why you have not hit your goals. And I was always trained to see the majority of your faces within the first to third week because it gives you a week for follow-up, for team building, and for extra sales, right? And so if you have anything on the books for the month of February, the month of love, I would love to see your hands. I see Paula and Amelia and Nikki and Shannon, and debut parties count if you're brand new and you have a party on your date book. So Courtney, I know you're a huge part of that. All right, if you have 2 bookings, keep on waving. 3 bookings, 4 bookings. Look at Nikki, Shannon, Paula, and Amelia still going. 5 bookings, keep waving. Look at these rock stars. That means 20 lives are going to be impacted because of you 4. Okay, 6 bookings, 7 bookings. They're still waving. Wait, can we just take a moment? 7 is God's perfect number. Shannon, Nikki, Paula, Amelia. Okay, 8 bookings, 9 bookings. Wow. 10 bookings, 11, 12, 13, 14. Look at Shannon and Amelia. 15, 16, 17, 18. She's still going. 19, 18. Okay, Amelia and Shannon, we are highlighting the 2 of you, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to highlight Paula too, because Paula and Nick, I want all these women highlighted, and we're going to have you share in the order that you were queen, because I know that you guys hustled for those. That took intentionality, that took stepping away at night instead of watching TV and booking, and that took time, and I know that it did. So we're going to go ahead and highlight you guys. So we're going to start with our queen. Amelia, we would love to hear your booking tip, and then Paula, and then Shannon, and then Paula, and then Nikki, because this is huge. So take it away, you guys. Amelia, you go first.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm so excited to hear your guys' booking tips. Congratulations. So proud of you. And Nikki, I'm so proud of you. So I think my top booking tip for this week, you guys, it would just be like time after time, like time over time over time. Like when you're doing these reach outs and you might be like, oh, like I did like my half a bubble sheet today or whatever. And you know, sometimes it takes people a few days to reply. Sometimes it's what you're saying. So ask your director if you're not getting any replies. But sometimes it does take time and intentionality, you guys, and it really is just being so consistent every day and like doing like, oh, my 6 reach outs today or my 30 minutes, whatever that may be. But honestly, just making it consistent, like this is my job, and like treating it like a job. Like when you treat Mary Kay like a business, like it'll reward you like a business, right? So just doing that and just being so intentional about it. This 90-day cycle I'm on, finishing DIQ, we're all on that 90-day cycle. So just not giving up, even though it's 2nd month of the year, still doing your things every day and keep going. That's my tip.
My tip is I put it in my calendar every day, 20 women. And over the weekend, I didn't get to do that, 20 women, but I did make it a priority to do 5, no less than 5. So when I'm busy or unplanned things happen, I still make it a priority to book, because that's the lifeline of our business. So, and I just, even if I don't feel like it, I try to tell myself it's not my feelings, just do it and good things will come out of it. So.
And I just kind of started stepping outside of my box and not just asking friends, but asking other people that I come in contact with, or just talking organically about the business. This past weekend, I had a couple of ladies come over that I actually had just met at my nail salon while getting my nails done. And they asked about Mary Kay. We started talking, and fast forward 2 weeks and they came for a facial, and I did a $400 facial yesterday. So sometimes just kind of being open to talking about it, I have learned, brings in new people and new faces.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Well, I booked 7 bookings this month, and I honestly, all I really did was, follow the script, followed Amelia and Megan's advice as far as like wording and whatnot, and also putting my own little spin on it. And yeah, I think the biggest thing I definitely, had to do was just follow up with people, because oftentimes, some people might receive a text, or they might get a text from someone, and they will just forget that they received it, or they read it, or I hear this all the time, just like, I answered it in my mind. But yeah, just following up and just checking in and saying, hey, I was just checking in on you. Any did you get a chance to maybe think about the skincare questions, or were any of them confusing? Can I help you maybe try to figure out what you need? And I find that really helped me a lot as well. And yeah, just I think Amelia mentioned this maybe a few times these last couple weeks, just stacking your appointments. I try to give myself an hour and a half in between. Like, I might book a facial or pamper session at 1 o'clock, but then I'll book my next one at 2:30. That's more so for so I have time to do it, as well as, time to clean up, or if I need to go somewhere, and it just gives me more travel time as well. So, and yeah, just trying to get all the numbers. I definitely, I'll obviously get the power of 6 so far, but I'm shooting for the power of 8. So.
Oh my goodness, Nikki, I love that. And you know what's so cool is I was actually listening to this podcast by this neurosurgeon, and it's literally called, you can look it up on Audible. It's called I Know What to Do, So Why Don't I Do It? And he talks about the fact that many times we literally don't do the habits we're supposed to do because we don't give ourselves enough time to do them. So we just totally cancel it out altogether. Have you ever done that? You're like, I only have 30 minutes to run or do cardio, so I'm just not going to work out at all today. Anybody else ever done that? I've done that. And so he talks about giving yourself enough margin. And I thought that was just so profound. And so I want to show you guys, speaking of getting bookings, I have a little surprise for you guys. You know me, I always love spoiling you so much. So how many of y'all, you've ever heard of getting your colors done, or getting your fashion consultants done, getting fashion tips? Anybody ever heard of this? Yes? Yes? Okay. So I have set up for all of our star beauty consultants this quarter, you are going to get your own Zoom with Miranda Rain. And Amelia knows her because Amelia's had a consult with her before. And so when you're a star this quarter, you're going to receive an exclusive invitation to our virtual closet makeover event. And it's going to be amazing. So the star deadline, of course, it's on the 15th. The Zoom event is going to be on Tuesday, March 26th. So right when you've gotten back from career conference, and you're going to you're going to learn how to choose the right styles for your body shape, creating confidence with clothes and colors, and you're going to learn all about closet staples and more. And when you are a pearl or an emerald star, you're going to receive extra time with Miranda for more juicy info. So who's excited? Motivation to be a star. If you're already a star, you've already earned it. So now you can look to being a pearl and an emerald to get more time with Miranda. So exciting, so exciting. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our quick announcements. And so I'm really excited I'm going to spotlight Nikki and Cami. And Nikki, if you want to start, and then Cami will have you go, and they're going to share with you guys our quick announcements. And then we're going to dive right on into our training. I've got a lot in store for you guys tonight.
All right, one sec. Alrighty. Congratulations to our Star Beauty consultants from last quarter. When you achieve 1,800 wholesales this quarter, there are so many exciting prizes and recognition in store for you. From Starbucks gift cards to new Kate Spade purse, Mary Kay is ready to spoil you. Imagine the possibilities of what your family will do with your extra 1,800 profit this quarter. This quarter ends March 15th. Here are all the exciting perks. Stars get to pick out a prize each quarter. When you are a star each quarter for the year, you get extra prizes. You get to attend a prize party at seminar. Stars qualify for the company to send you new customers and team member referrals to your website. Stars are eligible to order new products early. Stars get tons of recognition at unit events. And that's it.
All right, I'm doing events and prizes. Earn your spot on the seminar stage by achieving new sales director, new car driver, court of sales, and court of sharing achievement. Now is the time to build up to red. With 3 active team members, you'll be well on your way into moving up and having fun. Our next event where your progress towards your goals is Career Conference, happening in Charlotte, North Carolina on March 22nd and 23rd. You'll be celebrated for your SOAR achievement, Star Consultant Achievement, and Career Path Movement. This event is our favorite of the entire year as you are celebrated in a high-energy environment. You'll be inspired, trained, and recognized as you continue to make this your best year ever. Our company event to also mark on your planner is Seminar 2024. The Diamond Seminar dates are Monday, July 29th to Thursday, August 1st. When you tuck away about $200 per month for this event from now until June, you'll have well over $1,000 saved to have your most eventful and fun seminar celebration. And that's it.
Love it. Thank you so much, Cami. So in all festivities of that, I'm going to show you guys a fast little commercial of what Career Conference is. And I do want to say a shameless plug. Amelia's unit and Joyce's unit are going to the one in New Jersey, and so is our national. So that one's going to be amazing. If you're like closer to the north and you're like, I'm not going to Charlotte, that one's in New Jersey. And there's also one in California that a lot of the girls are going to as well, which is so exciting. So let's take a look.
You gotta come to Career Conference!
It's just magic. There is energy that you get that you can't get watching from the screen at home. You have to be in the room. You have to feel it. You have to learn it. You have to hear it. I really loved all of it.
Yeah, this is how we do it.
I love being here because everybody here is like-minded. They want big things for their lives, and people go home changed. And so I love Career Conference. It's just great.
You're meeting all kind of people from different backgrounds. You get different walks of life. So you're getting experiences from every background.
There's something powerful about sitting in the presence of people that you want to trade places with. Sometimes for us directors, we just need that, oh, I remember when I used to do that. Oh, I need to go back and do that again. That was brilliant.
When you come here, the sky's the limit. They teach you, you get to walk with the best.
Being here up close and personal just really, it's heart to heart, and it just takes your breath away.
The Career Conference is the point where you get juiced up to finish your goals for seminar. It doesn't make any sense not to come.
Come on, girl, run the world. Oh, are you the champion?
Oh my gosh. So it's going to be so epic. And if it's your first one, I just want to share Career Conference was my very, very first event that I ever attended. And I was a very, very shy 18-year-old girl. And I had done one party, my launch party. Anyone else relate? But I had done it 90 days before. I had added 2 people to my team, and I really did not see myself doing more with Mary Kay. At the time, I was in college. I was super motivated by my bachelor's degree in business. I was like, I'm going to go become a corporate woman. And I was set. And I was literally just going there to have fun with my mom, to eat at all these fancy restaurants at the beach. That's where it was at the time. And that was why I went, was literally just for the sisterhood. And I left with a bigger vision of what Mary Kay could be. I left with skill sets that could actually support me to be able to move up. And so if you're brand new tonight, we're about to introduce you. We're so excited for your recruiter to introduce you. And I want you to know that Career Conference is for you. Career Conference literally was designed for beauty consultants by Mary Kay Ash to celebrate you. I mean, what other company spends thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and allows you to spend like $120 to register for something life-changing. Or maybe it's $220. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the registration cost is. I forget. But you guys, like seriously, Career Conference is the place. It's the place to be. And, you know, I remember being a little skeptical at first of events. I was like, why do I really need to go to an event? Like, what is the point? And I remember leaving the room and I remember literally feeling like I was changed. I was completely and totally changed. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to just welcome all of our brand new beauty consultants. And so that's what we're going to go ahead and do. So if you have a new consultant on tonight, would love for you just to unmute and just welcome your newest beauty consultant. So I'll just start since I'm talking. I want to welcome Kimberly. Kim is amazing. And she joined with her bestie, and me and Kim met on Facebook, and she came over for a facial 2 weeks ago. She came to marketing last Monday, and she is now in our pink bubble. I'm so excited. And she's an amazing realtor and just a very strong, dominant woman. And so Kimberly, would you just like to share what you're most excited about?
Hey Megan, hey everybody. I'm in the car, so pardon the no video. I'm driving as usual, but I appreciate your introduction. Yes, I am an avid realtor. I'm constantly in the car, and I work all kinds of weird hours. So, but I'm really excited about just everything about what I've heard so far. The first thing honestly that got me was, well, I need skincare. I'm getting older, and if I'm going to buy it, I might as well get paid to sell it too. So sales are just part of who I am. So it's just one more thing.
I love that. And you guys, Kimberly's such a strategic marketer. When she joined, she posted on Facebook and said, I did a thing. Everybody's like, what did you do? Like, what did you do? And it was so awesome seeing all of her friends on her post getting so excited. So we're so excited to welcome you, Kimberly. And
thank you.
Oh my gosh. Absolutely. We're grateful you're here. And Paula and Amelia, I know you guys have some new girlies on if you want to introduce them.
Yeah, I would love to go ahead and introduce my newest team member, Kathy O'Connor. Welcome to your first ever mingle. We're so excited to have you here, Kathy. And you guys, Kathy is just such an incredible woman. She has been a psychiatric nurse, I believe, for like 30 years, and she's just so hardworking. But more than that, she is so fun, and she has just a talent of making everyone feel like comfortable in her space. And she is an amazing mom to her two amazing children. And Kathy, I'm just so excited for you because I know that whatever you do, you're just gonna like give it your all because you're such a hard worker, and you're just gonna like laugh about it at the end of the day, I feel like. And it was so funny. I don't think she'd mind me saying this, but she said that her husband says she could have fun in a paper bag at the dump, and I thought that was like the funniest thing ever. So Kathy, I would love you just to share like what you're most excited about with your new business.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I'm on my cell phone, so I apologize. I'm just really excited to learn a little bit more about sales on on a product that I really like and believe in, and meeting new people. And I'm a little bit anxious because I really haven't been a salesperson. Like Amelia said, I've been a psychiatric nurse for over 30 years. So yeah, I'm an oldie, but I'm a goodie. And that's, I guess, about it.
Yes. You're a Grady. You're amazing. We're so happy to have you here.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're absolutely thrilled that you're here, Kathy. And you have so much wisdom from your former career that you can apply, or from your current career, really, that you can apply into this, which is amazing. So we're so excited to welcome you. And Paula, we'll pass the mic to you next for you to be able to introduce your new ladies.
Yes, first I'd like to introduce Sally O'Donnell. And Sally was on the meeting last week and kind of listening in. She has been my bestie for 15 years, and she's decided to join us in the pink bubble and become part of this journey and have some fun with us. Sally is also a teacher like myself. And so her two children are grown and out of the house, so she's an empty nester, and this is the perfect time to start on this adventure. And she has jumped in full throttle already, and has already started planning some events and reaching out to people. So I'm super proud of her. And Sally, you want to tell us what you're most excited about?
I'm so excited that today I got my nails done and I did it in Mary Kay pink. So I was excited about those. No, as Paula said, my children have always been what my focus was, and my son played sports, and I sat on a bleacher, and when I wasn't a bleacher, I was a teacher, and that kind of has gone. And I needed a project. I needed something to get have a little confidence back in myself and for me, and I get to do it with my best friend. So I'm really excited about that, and I have several other good friends like Linda, and it's nice to make new friends. I'm just kind of excited about all of that.
And then I also get to introduce Irina Frew, and Irina is a nail salon owner here in Forest. And she decided to join, and she is going to do some of the products within her nail salon to promote them and use some of the lotions and things there. And I've known Irina for many years now. I was actually the first customer in her nail salon, which is called Tips and Toes, which I think is a super cute name for a nail salon. And so Irina is a little bit nervous about starting this journey, but I think she's just going to do a great job with it. And so Irina, do you want to share with us what you're most excited about?
Sure. Well, I'm most excited about to first of all make some maybe new friends, and I just excited about all the energy, and stuff like that. But I'm a little nervous. I wanna start small, and then we go from there.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Well, Irina, we're so excited for you. And I think it's normal to be nervous. I think it means that you care, and it means it's new and you're stretching yourself. And so I think that that's a good thing for sure.
But I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I already see some stuff, and I talk with the people in the salon, and they saying some products, good, and they even recommend me some. They're talking, I use that, and they use that. I'm like, okay.
Hey, that's how you know you're in the right business. Everybody loves their Mary Kay.
Yeah.
So,
I hope, fingers crossed. But seeing people achieving their goals and moving forward and whatever, it's kind of, make you feel empowered as well, and you want to kind of, step up and maybe get closer, to that point. And so I hope down on the road, it's what I'm looking for.
We're so
up,
excited
yeah.
for you. Yes, and I always say, you guys, that the business works because there's rock stars, right? So we have proof of that the business works, and you have everything that you need because each of you all were made in God's image. And so all you really need is to put in the work and being willing to learn. And so I always say, if you can do those two things, you can succeed in Mary Kay. So tonight's training is going to be about the ABC basics of a skincare party and how we do one. So how many of y'all, like, by show of hands, you get excited about that? Like, just kind of the ABC basics of a skincare party. Yes, I see so many hands. So the first thing that I will say with sales is that sales and team building alike, they are all about finding a need and meeting it. And I just want to encourage you that if you ever get into a place in your business where you are not selling how much you want to be selling, to call somebody who knows how to. And I had the most amazing FaceTime call with Amelia this week, because Amelia, you guys, is on target for the Court of Sales. She's already sold over $30,000 in 6 months. And so I called Amelia and we FaceTimed and we role played about closing the sale and about her party. And you guys, the next appointment that I did, it was so successful because of Amelia's words. And so I want you guys to know that a lot of what I'm going to train on tonight is Amelia and what she has done. And then a lot of it is also what what I've done. And so I've just kind of squished them both together, and it's going to be a really great training tonight. So I'm really excited. And so we're just going to dive right on in. So the first thing, practically speaking, is you're going to want to have a sheet called the beauty session sheet printed out for both your virtual and for your in-person facials. And so I'm going to share the screen so that way you guys can see what this is. So if it's an in-person facial, they're going to fill this out. If it's a virtual facial, you're going to not have them fill this out, but they'll still have the sheet. So the first thing that you're going to want to ask if you're taking notes is, what would you most want to change about your skin? That's the first thing we ask, is if we can wave a magic wand and if we could change anything about your skin, what would you want to change about it? The next question that we ask is your skin dry, normal, combination, or oily? And then we just ask them if they could learn anything, what would they most want to learn about? So those are the first 3 questions that we will typically ask at the beginning of a facial. And so the great news, if it's an in-person appointment, that beauty session sheet already has on there, what would you want to change about your skin? And it will tell you their skin type. And so all that you'll need to ask if it's an in-person is, what do you currently use to take care of your skin? So that's the beginning part, is they fill that in.
Yeah, they mute everybody.
And then we open it up by sharing with them that they're going to get to use their miracle set. And we always let's see, I'm going to mute somebody's. Going to mute everybody just in case. Okay. So you'll typically have your miracle set. I had so many Zooms today. I literally forgot to lay out my miracle set, but you have your miracle set. And we just always tell them that this is going to be paraben and fragrance free. This is your miracle set. And it smells amazing because of all of the natural ingredients that are in it. And so this is what we're going to be using. And then the first point of the 4-point recruiting plan is you just ask, well, Susie, I'm just curious, who do you know in your life that would be good at doing what I do? So I would take notes on that, you guys. That's the first question. If you are looking to build your team in a simple, easy way, we just ask, who do you know in your life that would be good at doing what I do? And so then they'll say like, oh, my grandma, or oh, my aunt. And you're like, oh, okay, that's awesome. And you're thinking of who they're saying. And then you say, well, what about you? And sometimes you'll get the answer of, oh, I don't have time, or, oh, I'm not the salesperson. So it's a push and pull, right? And so we just say, well, you know what? You're probably right, but just watch what I do tonight and just see if you could see yourself doing it too. So then we start with your cleanser. And so as they're getting their cleanser, or if you're in person, we put it on the washcloth and hand it to them. I just say, oh my gosh, do you see these little beads? And they're like, yes. I'm like, okay, these are what I love to call your bougie beads. And they have encapsulated resveratrol and vitamins, and they're a brightening superpower for your face. So go ahead and just go in circular motions all over your entire face and wash it off. Then after you do that, you ask them, and I always touch my own face, how does your skin feel? They're going to tell you it feels great. And then you're going to go into hydrogel eye patches. And so, of course, we have graphics on the hydrogels. The biggest thing that I share on the hydrogels is that they have glycerin in them, which is the reason that's what the liquid is made out of. And I always call these 8 hours of sleep in a bottle. And so I always share this picture to show them the before and afters of what it's going to do. And then you can show them the hydrogels, and then they put those babies on. Then the next thing we do is their charcoal mask. And the key words with the charcoal mask is that it has activated charcoal, it has navy bean, and it has honeysuckle extracts. So those are the main ingredients there. And so that's what's in the charcoal mask. And then after they do the charcoal mask, that is when you do the beauty session with your besties game. And this game is like one of my absolute favorites because this is how you're going to get leads. And so playing this game is going to be one of the lifelines of your business when it comes to lead generating. And so I ask them, I say, do you want to play a really fun game to get a free travel size product? Everybody says yes. Okay, you don't get referrals by saying things like, do you want to give me names and numbers? That's not at all. You have to make it a game. So I just ask them, do you want to play a fun game to get a free little travel size product? They always say yes. And I say, okay. I say, so with this game, and I always have a big spin the wheel on my phone that we're doing. I'm like, okay, whoever gifts 20 friends with makeovers, you're going to get 20 entries for our grand giveaway. When you gift 10 people with makeovers, you're going to get 10. And anything under 10, you're going to get 5. So we play the game. Now, during this game, I literally say to myself, shut up, stop talking. When you talk, you've officially lost the leads. Okay. Literally just be quiet until they say that they're done gifting friends. And then sometimes you'll get the question of, well, how many do I need to do? And I always just say, girl, just do as many as you can. And so just be quiet. That's the name of the game with referrals. Just be quiet. Let her gift you the names. Now, when the names are done, I say, now, Susie, if it's on Zoom, I say you can go ahead and send me a picture of it, and do not go to the next step till she sends you the picture, okay? That's the key there. And then the next part of this is asking them how they know their friends. The reason why is when you pick up the phone to call the referrals, when you can say, hi, Susie, I'm a friend of Sarah. She spoke so highly of you. She said that you're her niece. How are you? Isn't that such a deeper connection than just being like, hey, Susie, my name's Megan. I'm a friend of Sarah's. Yes, it totally is. It shows that there's a very personal relationship. Another thing you can do when you get referrals is you can take a selfie with your face model or with the ladies that you pamper. And then when you go to text your referrals, it actually gets you more bookings because they know that you really do know that person. So that's the referral game. Okay, step 2 of the 4-point recruiting plan is that what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do your very brief I story. So your I story is 3 sentences. Where you were before you started Mary Kay, what almost held you back from trying it, and where you're headed now. And so a lot of ladies will start out, this is just an example. This is what I always say. I just say, I started Mary Kay as a really introverted senior in high school. And what almost held me back was I did not have a lot of time. I had 0 makeup skills. And I'm so excited because my team and I are currently building one of the youngest national areas in our company. And so, and then you'll transition into this next part. So part 2 is your I story and sharing the 6 qualities. And so I just say, so I'm so excited to show you the 6 qualities that I look for on my team that we have found make up a successful skincare consultant. And if you feel like you have any of these qualities, I know you'd be great. And if you don't have any of these qualities, you would probably just prefer to be my customer. So you guys, it's a push and it's a pull. So you're not like going all in. Like you surely have some of these qualities. It's a push and it's a pull. Now, we are very strategic, and these qualities have the 6 objections that we get in qualities. Isn't that so brilliant? You're welcome. We overcame the objection for you. Okay, so these are the qualities. So the first one is you're going to say, we look for busy women. We found that busy women, they just get a lot more done, which is so true. I really do love busy women on my team because they are like the most efficient women ever. The second is we look for women who could use extra money. So if you need an extra $200 to $2,000 a month, we found that women who need money are more driven and successful. The next quality is women that are not the sales type. And we have found women love to buy and they hate to be sold. And so if you're not the sales type, women actually will buy more from you. The next is women who don't know a lot of people, because we can teach you how to find women that have skin. And who do you know that doesn't have skin, right? Okay, the next is we look for sleeping giants. And these are women that have really something big inside of them, and they're just ready to roar and they want more in their life. Maybe they're stuck in a dead-end job. Maybe they're shy and they don't want to be shy anymore. And so this is great because this opportunity that really wakes them up within those types of women. And the last thing we look for are family-oriented women. And that's somebody who will use their family as a reason to succeed, not as an excuse. And then you guys, after you show those qualities, you just ask, which of these qualities do you feel like you have? Or, you know, if there's a group, you just say, okay, you guys, for entries in our giveaway, which of these qualities do you guys have? And if it's an in-person party, you'll actually want to print these out. That way you can pass them around the table. So the next thing is going to be, they're going to wash off their charcoal mask. And then this is point 3 of the 4-point recruiting plan that will help you get bookings. So after they felt their face and they tell you how they love it, you're going to tell them, well, I'm so excited to show you our exfoliator that's quick and easy. Raise your hand if you like something quick and easy. And almost everybody in the room raises their hand always. And then we just say, well, this is our microdermabrasion exfoliation. And so you can see it takes out all the dirt, all the grime. I mean, the picture is worth 1,000 words, and it has little microcrystals in it, so it's going to pull out all the dead skin. And I say, and this baby is $58, but hardly anyone ever pays for it because you get it for free when you do your own get together with 5 friends. And you guys, this plants a seed because it does 2 things for you. It gets you bookings from your bookings, and it helps you to get a hostess, which will normally be a recruit. Hostesses are easy team members for you because they see how much you sold and they want to make that money instead of you making that money, if they're being honest, unless it's like your grandma. Okay, so with the microdermabrasion, I really recommend printing out. If you do in-person parties, I will share on boards where these pictures are. I recommend printing them out, you guys, and it makes such a big difference. It really does. So then after that, you go into the moisturizer for morning. So you put on the antioxidant moisturizer. Just hand them the bottle if it's in person, because them holding it is 9/10 of the law. So hand them the bottle, explain that it's their antioxidant moisturizer. It's super lightweight. And then the next thing for the morning is, and I got this from Amelia, it's so good. She calls the Daytime Defender the big brother because it protects you during the day and it has SPF 30 in it. And so you tell them to take 1 to 2 pumps. And if they're on Zoom, you tell them to just take 2 pea sizes and they're going to put it all over their entire face. And I always tell them it smells like a day at the beach. And then I tell them at night, it's actually your serum is actually going to go before moisturizer because it's just like when you get a cut, you put the Neosporin right on the cut and then your moisturizer. And so for the nighttime serum, I show them the little peptides, and we call this the big sister because it has chamomile extract. So it's just like drinking a big cup of hot tea, chamomile tea before bed. And I show them the little beads and explain that it has vitamins and it has resveratrol peptides in it as well. And so they've done their serums, they love it. And I always have them try the night serum on their face or on their hand or on their neck. And then the last step is the eye cream. So we just explained that this skin is 10 times thinner than your whole face. Isn't that so easy, you guys? It's like it's really not hard, isn't it? When you like hear it said out loud, it's just so simple. So then the next thing that we do, I actually didn't ask Amelia this, but I think that Amelia would be so fitting to share her. I literally would be sharing her clothes. Amelia, do you mind if I put you on the spot and if you share your clothes of how you close the sale? It's just so freaking good.
Sure. I can just do what I usually do if you
Yeah,
want. Do you
that'd be
want me to go
amazing.
through the spa bar too?
Yeah, I'll enable, or I can share the screen and then just leave like 2 minutes at the end for us to do the Mrs. Cap.
Perfect. Okay,
Okay.
you guys. So this is how you're gonna wanna, or how I close the sale at the end of my appointments. So after she's done with her skincare, I just say, "Well, that was your completed skincare. How's your skin feeling?" And then they're like, "Oh, it feels so good. Like I love it." And I'm like, "You're glowing." Like we talk about it, and I go, "Oh my goodness." So I'll just review your steps real quick so we remember what you tried, and then I go, "Cleanser was first." Yada yada, just a quick review so she knows. And then I go, "Well, this is your whole miracle set. It comes in this cute little tote bag and it literally lasts you 3 months." And she's like, 3 months? Whoa, that's long. And I'm like, "Yeah, 3 months. It'll literally be like spring by then." And then I'm like, "It's so crazy." And she's like, "Yeah, that is crazy." And then I say, "It retails for $116, which is about $1 a day for your skin." And then she's like, "Oh yeah, $1 a day." And then I say, "I'm so excited. I have this little sheet. I do it as a thank you for my facials. And it shows you how to get some stuff you tried today for half off and for free. Cause if you're gonna get stuff, you might as well get stuff for free, right?" And then there was like, "Ah ha ha." And then it just kind of lightens the mood right off the bat. Cause sometimes, I don't know if you guys have felt like this, you go to the end to close the sale and she's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, what's this chick trying to do to me right now?" We don't want them to feel like that. You want it to feel like natural and comfortable. So just saying like, if you're gonna get stuff, you might as well get stuff for free. And then she's like, "Oh yeah, this girl's got me." So then I say, "This is your spa experience special sheet. The first bundle, this is the platinum bundle. And this is the repair set, and it's like a step up from the miracle set. because it repairs aging versus preventing. So I tell her that. And then I say, we like to joke and call it Botox in a box. So that should tell you what it does. And then I sell these without even people trying them because I'm like, we call it Botox in a box, so that should tell you what it does. And that's all women need to hear. And then you're just gonna want to go through everything in her bundle. So you say you get your foaming cleanser, this lifting serum that tightens up your neck and jaw, your day cream with SPF, your night treatment with retinol, and your eye cream has this like bougie metal tip where you can massage it in. And then what's great about it, you get this free travel roll-up bag. And you guys, this is like an essential to the Spa Bar sheet, is hyping up this roll-up bag. Like, you want to make it sound like this roll-up bag is like the best thing since sliced bread, right? So I'm like, have you ever seen our roll-up bags? And they're like, no, I don't think I have. Then I say, well, let me show this to you so you're not like, I don't even know what the heck that is, Amelia. And then I pull it out. You're going to want to show it to them. And you say, this is what it looks like. It's got these hearts. It unrolls 4 pockets. You're going to take it off, be like, these come off. She's going to be like, oh my goodness. So then I say, that's your roll-up bag. It's $36, but you get it for free with your bundle. And then you say, you're also going to get 2 half-off items from the Spa Bar at the bottom. And then usually I pick out and say what she told me was her favorite thing. And I say, you're going to get your hydrogels for half off, or your blah, blah, blah. And then I say, so that's your platinum bundle. The next is diamond. And this is great because it's what you tried today. And you get your microdermabrasion set. And then I go through every single thing in the bundle. And then I say, it's the best of both worlds because you get microderm and your miracle set, and you still get your roll-up bag, and you get 2 half-offs. And then I say, the next is your gold bundle. And I always say, this is where a lot of girls start because it's just your skincare. So then I tell her what's in it. And that way it kind of tells her like, oh, this is where a lot of girls start. Okay, you know? And then I say, they take away your bag with this one, but you still get 2 half-offs. So it's great. It's still a party. And then she's like, yeah, okay. And then last but not least is your silver bundle. And I say, this is just your basic miracle set. You don't get your eye cream, but you still get 1 half off. So it's great. And so that's literally all I say about the silver. This is your basic miracle set. You don't get an eye cream, but you still get 1 half off. That's all I say about the silver. And then I say, this is your closing question. And I think voice inflection is very important at this part. So the whole Spa Bar sheet, you're kind of like excited, you're having fun with it. You just really have the time of your life explaining this sheet. And then at this part, when you ask your question, you're just kind of want to be calm and curious. Like, so what bundles stuck out to you the most that you'd maybe like to get started with? Or I always say like, yeah, like what bundles stuck out to you the most that you'd maybe want to get started with? And then I'm just like so curious, like, you know, like I'm almost like closing my eyes. I'm like, what's she gonna say? And then she'll tell you what bundle she wanted, and you'll say, great, what 2 half-off items would you want with it? Was there anything else you were wanting to take home that you loved? And from there, getting her payment. But that's just how I close the sale. And yeah, that's how I would explain the Spa Bar.
Yep, I love that. And so you guys, then after that, after they've shopped, you're going to show them the microdermabrasion. And even if they bought it, I do this. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to show you how you can get your free microderm because like you've got to get it for free. And so I just bring the microderm back up and have it next to you. Or if you're on Zoom, bring back the screen share. And I just say, it's so fun. All you have to do is you just share a little get together with 5 friends. And I have this huge goal to see 30 faces this month. I can't even tell you how big it is. Would you please be willing to just get together with a few girlfriends with me? And you guys, I literally ask it with such childlike faith every time. Like, it's just like, would you please be willing? And people, you would be surprised how many women are like, of course I'll gather friends. Let's do it. And so then I tell them that I'm going to pay them $1 an invite in free product. And so I'm going to give them our famous free eye makeup remover for sending out 20 invites, because with 20 invites, 5 to 8 are going to come. And then we set a date and I just say, okay, these are the 3 dates I have available, which is best for you. And that's really the key, is going into a party with your 3 availabilities that month for your parties, or your 5 availabilities, however much you're choosing to work Mary Kay in February. And the key is with this, you guys, being intentional. You have to be intentional with this. Otherwise it won't happen. So the last thing is I do bring everybody back to the main group or back around the kitchen table, and we share Mrs. Cab. And so for the sake of time, I'm not going to go through this, but I asked them if they want to take a guess of what percentage that you make on everything that you sell. And they guess, and then we go through this, and I just read right off of it with each thing. And then our closing questions, you guys, for team building are very simple, and we'll close on this. What impressed you the most out of everything you heard? If I could teach you everything you needed to know to be successful, could you learn? And then I close it with, I think you'd be great. How about you just give it a shot? And if you're in a group, I always just say, well, Mary Kay Ash said there's one new beauty consultant at every party. And so who would like to go ahead and get started tonight? And then you can walk through the objections from there if there are any. So you guys, thank you for your excellence. Thank you for being here tonight. If you have not turned in your numbers yet, do that by tonight, by 9 p.m. That's when they're due. And go get your sweet self registered for Career Conference tonight because it will sell out. So thank you guys so much, and y'all have a great rest of your night. Bye, guys. And if you have someone coming on for marketing, feel free to stay on too.
Perfect.
Yay.
Thank you, Megan.
Thank you. Bye, Irina. See you.
Bye.
We'll talk soon.
Bye.
Bye. Sally, I'm going to text you about your girls too, just so you know. Hey, Kate. Hello, pretty friend. There's Kate. Oh, girl, look how cute you are in your spa headband.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, you look adorable. How was teaching today?
It was actually pretty good. We had a good day today. We had a manicure Monday.
That is so fun.
It
I
was very
love that.
fun.
Kate, I talked to your mom on the phone and we were literally reminiscing on your ring. Like she was like, well, we have 2 weddings coming up. We were literally talking about your ring on the phone. I was like, Kate's ring is so goals. And she's like, I know.
She's so sweet.
Oh my goodness. Well, we'll go ahead and do intros. That way everybody can just get to meet each other. And so Amelia, if you want to introduce yourself, and Kathy and Shannon, these are 3 of our top consultants, Kate, and then we'll have you introduce yourself and Hallie. So Amelia, do you want to introduce yourself to Kate?
Yes, I'd love to. Hi, Kate. Great to meet you. So glad you're here. My name's Amelia, like she said, and I live in Connecticut on the shoreline up in New England. And I'm 18. I am doing Mary Kay full time at a high school, and I'm so excited. I am working on becoming a director right now, and I am just so excited about this, and so glad you're here.
I love it. Kathy, do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Kathy O'Connor, and I am a really brand new consultant under Amelia, who is wonderful. I am an older person, so hopefully that will maybe work to my advantage. I'm not quite sure. But my profession is I'm a registered nurse in the psychiatric field, and I live in Connecticut.
Love it, Kathy. We're so glad that you're here. And Hallie and Kate, if y'all want to just share like who you are, where you live, and what you do, and then we'll dive right on in.
I'm Kate. I am a EBD teacher, and I live in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Love it. Hallie, would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, sorry, I'm still at work. So that's why my screen is not up. But I also live in Connecticut, and I work full-time in sports medicine at a high school.
That is amazing. And are you Amelia's guest?
Yes.
Okay.
I just was I am an old user of Mary Kay products when I was super young, but then I connected with her through one of my friends at the gym, and so that is how I met her.
Oh my gosh. I love that. That's awesome. Well, you guys, how this is going to work is we'll just have y'all ask 2 to 3 questions of literally anything in the world you would want to know about a Mary Kay business. The only thing I'll ask is just that you don't ask product questions, because all of our consultants who will be watching this or who are listening now, they already have their certifications in product, and you can't offend me. So don't be worried about that. You can literally ask anything. And if you guys didn't know, you'll be getting a bunch of product coupons for being here. So we'll go ahead and dive right on in. So who has the first question?
I can start, I guess. So I guess this is a kind of weird one, but how would you like to see Mary Kay grow in like the next 10 years?
That's a great question. I was just on a exclusive Zoom this morning with our CEO, Ryan Rogers. He's Mary Kay's grandson today. And we were connecting. It was me and 12 other directors, and we were connecting about social media. And I really think that Mary Kay is going to grow and expand because of social media. We're starting a TikTok account next month as a company. And so I really think it's going to change by there's going to be a lot more social selling and social team building through social media. I think that's really where we're headed. Which is exciting. Okay, Hallie, what questions do you have?
Sorry, I'm terrible at unmuting it from my phone. I guess from a business perspective, if that's something someone took on, is there like a quota that has to be met like there are in other companies? Is that like a thing that you guys employ from a business? Like, because I know like other similar companies that might have a similar like structure to this sometimes do. So I didn't know if that was something you guys had.
That's a good question. We don't have any quotas. In order to stay a consultant, you just have to place one order per year of 225 our cost, 450 retail, and we don't have any quotas, which is amazing.
Yes,
great. What questions do you have?
Okay, so I guess this can go hand in hand with each other, but what has been the most challenging part, and then what has kept you continuing to do Mary Kay?
That's a good question. I think that the most challenging thing for me anyway was just really, I think personally when I became a mom, it was just hard figuring out how to manage all the things, being a wife, being mom, running a full-time business. And that was the only hard part for me, but I really appreciated that the company doesn't have quotas and that the company philosophy is God, family, career. So I was able to navigate that. But I think what personally has really kept me in has been number one, just the self-development and just helping other women succeed. It's like what I live for. I love helping women to succeed. And the second thing is the financial blessing of this. It's been so amazing for our family. So that's really what's kept me in. But Amelia could share. I mean, she has a newer story to our company. So do you want to share, Amelia, maybe what has been the most challenging part for you and what keeps you in?
Yeah, I'd love to. I think what honestly, like to be honest with you, was the most challenging part for me was just the limiting belief that I had on myself. I think I was holding myself back the most, just my fear, the doubts in my head. No one's gonna care. I'm so scared. Like, what's gonna happen when I try and talk to these people? Couldn't talk to people for the life of me. And what I found was like, you are like who you are for a reason, and that's enough, and that is like good enough. And Mary Kay literally taught me that, and I don't think I would be like the girl I am today without this community of women and without the experience. And I think what's just kept me in is exactly that, like Megan was sharing, and just the freedom and empowerment to kind of build the life I want for myself. And I started really slow too. I didn't start like all like I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life, but as I've grown to like love it even more, just like even every month, I just love it. And so that's why I stay.
That was a really great question, Kate. Hallie, do you have another question?
Yeah, so for people, this might not necessarily apply to me per se, but I'm sure other people out there could relate. For someone that might not have a huge network of women or people in their life, like Amelia, maybe you could answer it too, because I know we talked a little bit about it. How do you connect or how do you find those people for someone that might not have that built-in network of people that they know to reach out to and lean on for this?
Hallie,
for the
that's great. That's a great question. I totally relate to you. When I started this, my mom had been doing Mary Kay for 25 years at the time, and she had everybody in our town, like literally everybody. And what I found worked was just creating a wedding list and pretending like if I was to get married tomorrow, what women do I know with skin who I would invite to my wedding? And so I started with them as being my quote practice faces, and it was so great learning on people that I felt comfortable with. And then from there, you'll get referrals at those appointments. And then those referrals will turn into more referrals and more parties. And then you can also meet people out and about by doing things like facial jars. Even you'll meet people in social media groups. There's a lot of women connecting women business groups where you can meet women on there via social media as well. And so there's just so many ways to connect with people, whether it's in person or virtual. And we provide really amazing training for you to know how to do it in a very genuine, tasteful, successful way.
Agreed. Good
Yeah.
question.
Good question. Okay, Kate, you're up next.
All right, this is the last one I have. What areas do you think that Mary Kay has helped you the most grow in?
Oh my gosh. For me, it's been my confidence. I think that when I started this, I was very unsure of my strengths. Honestly, I came out of high school, like, I was like, I don't even know what I'm good at. I don't even know if I'm good at talking to people. And I had all these limiting beliefs that, like, I wasn't extroverted enough. I just, as a person, not even in Mary Kay, just as a person, like, that I wasn't ambitious enough, that I didn't know how to make friends, that I wasn't good at anything but playing sports. Like, these were things I literally told myself when I started Mary Kay. And Mary Kay taught me how to build relationships with women. I was like, had hardly any friends in high school. I was just bullied a lot. It was just like hard for me. And so Mary Kay taught me how to talk to women. It taught me how to manage money. It taught me how to make money. It taught me how to listen to people and not talk all the time. It's taught me a lot about perseverance and about discipline. And so for me, like, I can honestly say, Kate, I am a completely different person than when I started. And I didn't even know some of the strengths that I had as a person. And Mary Kay has been that platform for me to be like, wow, I'm actually really good at this. And it just feels good to affirm yourself. And so I can honestly say, like, I feel like a completely different person than when I started. Yeah.
Me too. Agreed.
Yeah. It's been really cool watching Amelia develop through this. So, Kate, that was a really great question. And Hallie, did you have any more questions?
Yeah, one more. So yes, my last one would be with so many products out there, obviously geared towards like makeup, skincare, and stuff. Like when you're meeting a prospective, customer or something, like what are the bullet points would you say you highlight to get their attention when there's so many options out there?
Yes. Great question. So we found there's so many options, but there's very few options that have a relationship attached to them. And that is what I found with Mary Kay that my customers love is they love that we have a relationship and that I actually care. And so when we meet a customer, we find out what are they currently using, what do they want to change about their skin, and what we can best help them with. And so I think that there's two parts to what makes Mary Kay so good. The first is that our product is so cost effective. It's not like buying, I don't know, I don't want to name any brands, but it's not like buying a high-end cleanser that's like $50 for your cleanser. It's very high quality without the price tag. And I think also the customization that you get, it's so different than walking into Ulta and like hoping the person standing there can help you. Like we are trained, we have trainings on how to do it. So it's like we genuinely care. Plus, we actually have options. And so together it makes customers feel special. And Mary Kay as a company statistically has the highest retention rate of consultants out of any selling company, which tells me that our customers are the highest retention rate because the consultants wouldn't have a business without their customers. And so Mary Kay, people really stick to it. It's like a lot of people, when they start it, they don't stop for years and years. And I found that to be true with my own customer base as well. So that was a great question, Hallie. Amelia, did you want to add anything to that?
I think you touched on everything. I think the top things I highlight when I'm like talking with a prospective customer, like you were saying, like I think people more value like the experience or something like that. So usually when I'm meeting prospective customers, it's like for a pampering or like to be in my portfolio. And then from there, everyone wants an experience. Like everyone wants to do something like that. And then once you're in front of them, they just want to use Mary Kay because they feel it and like there's nothing better, you know? So I think that that's a huge aspect to getting and keeping customers, for sure. But agree with what you said, Megan. Yeah.
Yeah, great questions. Are there any other questions you guys have? Those were all great. Or was that everything?
That hit everything on my list.
Okay, I love that, Kate. Okay. Well, my last question for you guys would just, it's so simple, but I would love to know your answer. And that is just if you knew it was $35 to get started, and if you knew that you could succeed, would you ever consider doing Mary Kay on the side to make some extra money?
I probably would.
I love that, Kate. Kate, do you want for me to get you signed up tonight?
I'm probably gonna wait until I move just
That's
because
what I thought.
in the process of trying to find a new job and a new place to live is just those are the priorities on my list right now. But then after getting settled, I would definitely be interested in starting.
I remember you saying that. We're gonna paint the blueberry capital of Georgia pink. I'm so excited about it. So
Me too.
yes, girl. Well, that's perfect. And we'll definitely be in touch between now and then too. So, and Hallie, what about you?
Definitely in the future, it might not be a yes right now, but I could see it definitely potentially being a yes for me.
I love that, Hallie. And I will share this with you too. Some women, since you use all the product, they truly will do this for their discount or, for a business. What would need to change in your life, Hallie, to make it feel like the right timing for you right now?
I don't know. I don't know if there's a tangible answer for that. It's just very chaotic right now with my full-time job and my brother getting married and just a lot going on right now. So it might just need to calm down the chaos of helping them plan a wedding and work full time because I have summers off. That might be my less chaotic point in my life come June.
That's very exciting. Well, I will tell you too, if you sit on it and if you decide like, for my discount for the wedding, I know that Amelia really utilized this during her siblings' weddings. And so that may be a strategic way, even if it's just on the go sales right now, Hallie, where it doesn't have to take extra time. Is that something you would be open to if it could make you money but didn't have to take extra time right now?
I'm like a possible yes for that. I'm not like a hard no. I'm like a maybe.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
process that for sure, because I mean, it's a great way to utilize your business and you'll meet women. Oh my gosh, I met a woman at this wedding and she has bought thousands from me over the years. And had I not had my Mary Kay business at that wedding, she would not have been my customer. So it's really cool the connections you can make with a sibling getting married between the photographer and everybody. So
It really is. Honestly, like at my sister's wedding or like my brother's wedding, I was like, yeah, like I'm a skincare professional. Would you ever let me like borrow your face? And everyone's like, yes. And then you're, like I said, you're never around that many like women like ever versus like weddings. So it's great, like you're saying.
yeah. I mean, honestly, I met Amelia because her mom came to my wedding. So, Hallie, you just never know, girl.
That's so true. I forgot.
Yeah. So, but Hallie, Amelia will keep in touch, and I don't know if she told you, and then we will finish. But she and her team are finishing a really big goal. They're just looking for 14 more women who would like to do this month. And so, if it eats at you, just know she's looking for women who want this in some way, some form or fashion. So, if it eats at you, now is such a fun month.
No, I'll definitely be in touch with her for sure.
Yeah, no, that sounds perfect. Well, we will for sure get you guys your coupons. Thank you for time. Thank you for being here. And I hope that y'all have a great rest of your night.
Yes. Thank you guys.
Thank you.